are adult teachers, not all teachers are andragogists. Because an andragogy applies methods, techniques, and all of the things that we've been learning through the andragogy course. But an adult teacher, she just teach something. For example, an engineer who works as an English teacher, or an engineer who explains music and things like that.
Well, what is the role of an andragogy? The andragogy role refers to a facilitator or educator who works with adult learners, applying methods, and aligning with the adult learning theories. So basically, it is a person that knows very well how to make the function to teaching. Yes? And what are the functions and responsibilities of an andragogy? In the first one, we have creating a supportive environment when you can feel confident to, I don't know if you have any question, just raise your hand and ask. Facilitating self-direct learning, guidance and resources. Resources, I mean like platforms, I guess, to work with activities, encouraging active participation, reflection and critical thinking, adapting teaching strategies, give feedback and support, I think it's very important, and the last one is promoting lifelong skills. Do you have any question?
No. Okay, so what an andragogy should be able to? It's expected that an andragogy is able to teach, plan it, organize it, and manage it, programs and measures, the ability to consult and consult, and be able to do evaluation and research. These steps are very important for an andragogy because an andragogy it needs to be organized and needs to be able to do a correct evaluation to the learners. And according to Bershkovsky, an andragogy performs three roles. The first one, a doctor, psychotherapist, who assists in delivering the motivation, a person that motivates the learners, an expert who is aware of the contents and activities, and a consultant who is good at applying methods of andragogical help to adult self-learning.
So, in order to reinforce all the information that we've been giving to you, we're going to play a game. But for this game, we're going to need you to get into their teams, like the team that you were performing, and only one person is going to participate.
example, she just helps me.